friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays? When you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to McBride Field on the campus of Simpson College on this warm Monday afternoon. Tonight's game is a Mint League baseball contest between the Merchants of Carroll, Iowa, and your Des Moines Peak Prospects. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines, offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you, and enjoy the game. We also have a concession stand, $2 hot dogs, $3 beers, $5 high noons. Name another ballpark in America where you can get a beer and a hot dog for just $5. And now it's time to meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Carroll Merchants, who come into today's game with a record of 13-13. Batting first, playing in center field, number 3, Michael Alt. Batting second, playing second base, number 6, Blake Tiguez. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 15, Bryce Yasko. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 27, Ethan Cole. Batting fifth, playing in right field, number 35, Colin McBride. Batting sixth and catching, number 28, Jordan Brandenburg. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 9, Justin Johnson. Batting eighth, playing at third base, number 2, Casey Carter. Batting ninth, playing in left field, number 24, Archer Ogborn. And pitching for the Merchants is number 13, Ryan Ladner. The head coach for Carroll is Ben Berg. He's assisted by Ben Calderon. And now, let's meet the starters for your Des Moines Peak Prospects. Batting first, playing in center field, number 29, Carter Thomas. Batting second, playing third base, number 8, Cade Raymondgood.
Batting third, playing at first base, number 5, Declan O'Hare. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 24, John Doty. Batting fifth, playing at shortstop, number 12, Bubba Thompson. Batting sixth, playing at second base, number 10, Colin Evers. Batting seventh, playing in left field, number 28, Jackson Brooks. Batting eighth and catching, number 27, Isaac Short. And batting ninth, playing in right field, number 22, Diego Morales. On the mound for your Des Moines Peak Prospects, it's number 25, Jake Porter. The head coach of the Peak Prospects is Tyler Willis. He is assisted by Joel Sampson. And now, fans, please rise and remove all headgear as we honor
America with the playing of our national anthem.
And fans, for those of you listening, unfortunately, we cannot play the national anthem on the live stream because we will get a copyright strike from YouTube. So we will step aside, and first pitch is coming up after this.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Peak Prospects record of 12-17, big win over St. Joe today. Record is 9-1. The Merchants 13-13. Des Moines has won 3 out of 4 against Carroll this year, including 2 13-inning walk-off wins both here, and they split so far at Carroll. Alt, Tigaz, and Yasko do up for the Merchants, who make the trip from Carroll, about an hour and a half away from Des Moines. It's northwest of Des Moines, not too far from Boone, Iowa, where the Prospects played their home games last year. All righty, here we go. Michael Auld up to the plate for the Peak Prospects. On the mound, Jake Porter. And pardon me, that's the Merchants. Leading off, the center fielder, Michael Auld. First pitch, clips the zone near the corner. First pitch, 6:58 p.m. Oh, 1, breaking ball outside, 1-1. Game time temperature, 86 degrees. Prospects wearing gold tops, white pants. Merchants wearing their blue tops with white pants. Here's Porter, the left-handed pitcher, finding the zone near the corner once again, 1-2. This is a left-handed batter on the mound for Carroll. Downstairs, 2-2. Porter from Johnson County Community College, native of Winterset, Iowa. Breaking ball, just missed it high. full count. Swing, bouncing ball, takes a couple of high hops. Thompson, the shortstop, fires to first base. O'Hare records the out for the 6-3. Second baseman, Blake Tiguez. Tiguez is from Chandler Gilbert Community College. That's in Phoenix, Arizona. We're tied at 0. We continue the top of the first. YouTube and Mixler. Through the outside part of the plate against this right-handed batter, 0-1 is the count. Good crowd here today. Carroll always travels well. Swing, fly ball. This will probably go foul territory, and it's out of the reach of everybody. Long strike makes it an 0-2 count, one away with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. He got him. Two outs on the board. First strikeout pitch today by Jake Porter. First baseman, Ethan. Correction. Shortstop, Bryce Yasko. Yasko, right-handed batter. Fastball through the outside, called 0-1. Catching is Isaac Short, first, second, and third. Declan O'Hare, Colin Evers, Cade Gravengood. Thompson is the shortstop. Left to right in the outfield, Jackson Brooks, Carter Thomas, Diego Morales for Des Moines. Inside, 1-1. One swung on, fouled away, 1-2. Here's a ground ball. The shortstop, Isaac Short, fires to O'Hare in time. 3 up, 3 down. And so that'll do it. In the top half of the first, 3 up, 3 down. Your score is 0-0. And that'll take us to a break here on the Peak Prospects Network. Prospects batting next.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Bottom of the first heading your way. Des Moines and Carroll tied at 0. The Merchants went 3 up, 3 down. It'll be Thomas Gravengood and O'Hare due up for Des Moines. That's the center fielder, the third baseman, and the first baseman. Due up for the Peak Prospects in the bottom of the first. It's the center fielder, Carter Thomas. And folks, for those of you who don't know, I am doing public address today as well, so that's why you hear that. So bear with me. Left-handed batter, Carter Thomas, the pitcher. On the mound is Ryan Ladner, number 13, right-handed pitcher. And here we go, outside 1-0. He's pitching to Jordan Brandenburg. First, second, and third, Ethan Cole, Blake Tiguez, Casey Carter, Bryce Yasko, the shortstop. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Left to right in the outfield, Archer Ogborn, Michael Alt, and Colin McBride. Carroll is 13-13. Des Moines is 12-17. 2-0 pitch to Thomas. That's high, 3-0. (3-0). Outside, ball 4. Runner on first, off of the walk. Third baseman, Cade Gravengood. Right-handed batter from Northeast Community College. That's in Nebraska. Gravengood had a 2 RBI double yesterday in Des Moines' 9-1 win over St. Joseph. Runner goes. Thomas is fast. He's a good base runner, and he steals second safely. So Carter Thomas with the stolen base with Gravengood at the plate. And the count is 0-1. That was a strike. Declan O'Hare is due up after him. Oh, 2 off the 0-1 pitch. Gravengood, number 8 on his jersey. He is from West Des Moines, second largest suburb of the Des Moines metro area. Runner on second for Des Moines, tied at 0, no outs, bottom of the first. O'Hare swings, lines one through the middle and past the second baseman. And Thomas likely will score on that one. Gravengood heading to second. The throw is in front of the plate, not in time, and the Prospects lead 1-0. Cade Gravengood with a no-out RBI double on an 0-2 count puts the Prospects up 1-0. First baseman Declan O'Hare comes up to plate. And the Prospects so far picking up right where they left off last time around. Bryce, would you go single or double on that since they threw it home? Single advance on the throw. Bryce Steen up here running scoreboard and walk-up songs. Down in the zone called 0-1. Couple of good pitches here from Ryan Ladner. He had Gravengood at an 0-2 count leading up to that single. It is a warm day out here today. The sun is unforgiving. It is humid. A classic Iowa summer. And guess what? 6 months from now, it's going to be very cold. 0-2 off the swing and a miss there from O'Hare. And all these Iowa natives are going to be laughing at this Tennessee guy if he still lives there. Oh, 2 pitch. O'Hare swings, bouncing ball, rolls foul. Count stays 0-2. Right-handed batter O'Hare from Los Angeles, California. Has spent his last 4 seasons at Central College, about to go into his 5th by way of his COVID year. He's got a runner on second, 0-2 count, no outs. Bottom of the first, Des Moines leading 1-0. O'Hare very familiar with the conference that this baseball field is located in. Central College, part of the American Rivers Conference, upstairs 1 and 2. Simpson College has the home field for the Prospects. Here's a swing. Slow ground ball to the shortstop, Yasko. The throw is in time, and Gravengood will advance to third, 1 away. Designated hitter, John Doty. Doty from North Iowa Area Community College. Up to the plate, starts out with a 1-0 count with a runner on third here. Des Moines leading 1-0. Strike one, 1-1. Bubba Thompson is due up. 1-2. One out on the board. Prospects lead 1-0. Their second run is on third. Swing, foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. One away. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Good eye there from Doty. Two and two. Swing and a miss. First strikeout today by Ryan Ladner. The shortstop, Bubba Thompson. Prospects lead 1-0. We are in the bottom of the first. Gravengood just had an RBI single moments ago to score Carter Thomas. Gravengood's now on third. Colin Evers due up after Thompson. He swings, sends one towards left of center field. That's down for a base hit and a run, and the Prospects lead 2-0. Second baseman Colin Evers. Prospects lead 2-0. That's a 2-out RBI single by Bubba Thompson. And to the plate. Again, Evers. Here's Thompson trying to steal second. Throw not in time. Thompson is safe. Prospect second stolen base of the day. And the count starts at 0-1 here on Evers. 2-0, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Des Moines leads. Down in the zone, 0-2. Evers also from North Iowa Area Community College, commonly abbreviated NIAC. Outside, 1-2. And looks like he was hit by the pitch on the play. And so he'll get a free trip to first. The left fielder, Jackson Brooks. Des Moines leads 2-0. Runners on first and second. Thompson advances. Well, he was already there on the stolen base. 2 outs on the board, and after Brooks, it'll be Isaac Short. First pitch brings up a 1-0 count. Ryan Ladner on the mound for Carroll. Swing, foul ball up and away, and the count is 0-1. 1-1. Swing, foul ball away, 1-2. One and two, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Des Moines up 2-0. Ryan Ladner on the mound. Jackson Brooks, the left fielder from Burlington, Iowa, at the plate. Checked his swing, 2-2. And Deuce is wild. Here in the bottom of the first, 2 outs. Again, 2-0 Des Moines. They've had a pair of hits today. 2 on, 2 outs, 2-2 count, 2-0 ball game. Bryce is narrating it all up here. He's going to take over my job here soon. 2-2. Check swing. That pitch is high. Good eye from Brooks, who is notorious for getting on base. A chance here to load the bases. And there are 2 hits. Yep. And the hot dogs are $2 per Bryce. The sodas are too, aren't they? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys call them pop-up here. Payoff swing. That is a one-hop blooper to the third baseman, Casey Carter, who's going to tag Thompson on his way for the force out on the fielder's choice. But Des Moines scores a pair of runs. In the bottom of the first, 2 runs, 2 hits. 2 left on base, and Des Moines leads 2-0. And that'll bring up top of the second when we come back.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here.
I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Protect your legacy. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We are back.
Leading off for the Merchants, first baseman Ethan Cole. And first pitch misses low, and it's 1-0 as we welcome you back to McBride Field, campus of Simpson College. 4, 5, and 6 due up here for the Merchants. Des Moines, a couple of RBIs to take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first. A swing and a miss there on the pitch from Porter. Left-handed pitcher on the mound from Johnson County Community College. Here's Ethan Cole, the first baseman. Outside, does not chase, 2-1. Cole, 27 on his jersey, left-handed batter. From Augustana College, that's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Very close to the University of Sioux Falls. They have a very geographically close rivalry across multiple sports. Count is 2-2. No outs on the board. We have just started the second inning. Off speed, got him. That was a slider that got him looking, and Ethan Cole is retired. Right fielder Cullen McBride. 2 strikeouts pitched by Porter today. Well, we got some fireworks very close to the stadium. Fans not happy about that. I think that scared all of us. Count is 1-0. I wonder what that sounded like on the broadcast. Happy 4th of July Eve. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Des Moines will play this Carroll team tomorrow in Carroll at 4 p.m. for a 4th of July game. Second year in a row, at least since I've been here, that these teams have played in Carroll on the 4th. Foul ball, 1-2. Outside. 2-2, one away, base is empty. Carroll down 2-0, top of the second. Just outside, full count. Swing, foul ball away. Count stays full at 3-2. One out on the board, still a full count. Deep in the count here for McBride. Payoff. Upstairs, ball 4, and McBride will walk. So the first base runner of the day for Carroll, down 2-0, the tying run at the plate. The catcher, Jordan Brandenburg. So one out runner on first, 2-0 game in favor of Des Moines. Carroll is batting first pitch outside, 1-0. Prospects are 12-17. Carroll is 13-13. Merchants on a bit of a slide right now. As of last night, just barely out of third place, which is the lowest you can be seeded-wise to make it to the tournament. They just checked on the runner at first. He is safe. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss, 1-2. A fastball from Porter. Bryce says at least 87. We don't have a radar gun up here, but I trust Bryce, who's been around baseball for about 50 years. Just kidding, he's 23. He's about a year younger than I am. 1-2, one away. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 outs on the board. That strands McBride on first. And 3 strikeouts pitched by Porter. Designated hitter, Justin Johnson. Right-handed batter to the plate. Again, left-handed pitcher. So runner on first, Carroll down 2-0. Top of the second, 2 outs on the board. They tried the runner at first. No. Outside, 1-0. That's another firework. You'll wonder if we'll start seeing some of these past the ballpark when the sun goes down. I sure hope so. Low and away, 2-0. Bryce and I are planning on trying to see some fireworks maybe tomorrow after we get back from Carroll. Principal Park, maybe. They've got a 4th of July game there. 2-0, 2 outs. Oh, what a pitch. Got him, 2-1. Curveball. So Porter showing a fantastic arsenal so far. Breaking ball got him, 2-2. Slider. So we've seen fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. He's the full package. 2-2, runner on first, 2 outs, deuces wild. Top of the second, the pitch, swing, flown away, foul. So still 2-2, 2 away. Carroll down 2-0. Porter winds up and fires. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. They'll have to throw him out at first. And they do. And the Prospects hold on to their 2-0 lead. We'll be back. Bottom of the second is next.
Back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train?
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
What grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Prospects lead 2-0. They're going to bat here in the bottom of the second. They are 12-17, trying to fight their way back into playoff contention. Going into today, 3 games behind the third-place team, Chillicothe, which has won 3 out of 4 against Des Moines this year. Let's let the fans know the new batter for Des Moines, making his first plate appearance. Well, wait till he walks up here. There he is. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Des Moines Peak Prospects, it's the catcher, Isaac Short. Short from Northwestern College. That's up in Orange City, Iowa. He's a native of Grimes, which is a western suburb of Des Moines. Grimes is very nice. It's just gotten kind of expensive. At least for my price point. Right-handed batter at the plate. Takes a strike. 0-1. Ryan Ladner is on the mound. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Diego Morales waits in the on-deck circle for Des Moines. Upstairs, 1-2. Prospect scored RBI singles by Cade Graven Good and Bubba Thompson. 1-2. High, 2-2 off a fastball. Breaking ball outside on a slider, 3-2. So we await a payoff pitch. Short was behind the count 0-2 moments ago. Swing, foul ball away. And the count stays full. Right-handed batter at the plate. Payoff. Oh, off speed, got him. And Isaac Short is retired off the second strikeout of the day by Ryan Ladner. The right fielder, Diego Morales, recently played at Bryant and Stratton College in Virginia. He is a native of the Bay Area, San Bruno to be specific. 22 on his jersey, played half a season with this team last year. Takes the first pitch high, 1-0. Due up Carter Thomas, who walked, stole, and scored in the first. We are in the bottom of the second right now. 1 out, bases empty. Des Moines leading 2-0. Swing, this one's ripped towards left field. The center fielder, Auld, on the run. He makes the catch. He's got to be one of the best center fielders in the Mink League, Michael Auld. The shortstop, Carter Thomas. Correction, center fielder. Left-handed batter coming up to the plate. 2 outs on the board, bases empty. Des Moines leads 2-0. Both runs scored in the first. Glad you are with us. If you're listening on the audio stream, I know we're having some technical difficulties with that. Breaking ball misses 1-0. Let's see if we're still having issues with that. Actually, it looks like that has that's all fixed. Yeah. Oh, good news. Fulbright says, can we get an accurate count on the broken windshields? I'm controlling the broken windshields today, and I don't have a count. So I would guess anywhere from 5 to 7, maybe. Swing by Thomas. He lifts ones to left field. That's pretty shallow, all things considered. Ogborn takes a few steps up to make the catch, and Carroll gets a 3-up, 3-down inning. Defensively, we are through 2, and Des Moines leads 2-0.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
or your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
Due up is the third baseman, the left fielder, and the center fielder. It's going to be 8, 9, and 1 for the Merchants, who are down 2-0, but they just got a 3-up, 3-down inning defensively. So we'll see what they can do here on offense. So far, all they've had is a walk. Third baseman, Casey Carter. Top of the third underway. Carter checked his swing and will pay for it. It's 0-1. Swing, foul ball, 0-2. Oh, 2. Swing, popped up. Heads up. Count stays at 0-2. 0-2 count, no outs. Jake Porter on the mound so far, 3 strikeouts. 1 walk, nothing else. 4 strikeouts, pardon me. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. Tries for the corner and misses, 1-2. That was close. Turf infield, grass outfield. The turf was installed at the beginning of this year, just before the spring season. 1-2. Inside, tried with a slider and missed, 2-2. Base is empty. Leadoff batter at the plate, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him over the left side of the plate. 5th strikeout pitch today by Jake Porter. The left fielder, Archer Ogborn. 1 out on the board, base is empty. Carroll down 2-0. This is a right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. We continue the top of the third. 1 out on the board, base is empty. Swing, bouncing ball softly. Porter collects, fires. Got O'Hare at first. The out is recorded. 2 up, 2 down. Center fielder, Michael Alt. Downstairs, just missed the zone, 1-0. So Porter now, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Pretty good day at the office in 2 2/3. No runners on right now. Swing. That's a high-flying foul ball out towards left, 1-1.
No chance, Michael. Go, Michael. Give it to him.
1-1. That's high, almost hit him, but he stepped away from it. 2-1. This is Michael Alt. Fantastic center fielder with this Carroll team. Strike two. Deuce is wild. Carroll down 2-0, top of the third. Bases are empty. Bouncing ball softly to the second baseman, and the throw to O'Hare is not in time. Alt gets to first on a single. The first hit of the day for Carroll. The Merchants down 2-0, tying run coming up to the plate. Second baseman, Blake Tiguez. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Merchants down by 2 at the moment. Jake Porter on the mound. The second baseman at the plate. Just outside 1-0. Swing lined away, foul towards left, 1-1. Long strike. That is correct. My broadcasts are a hybrid between talking to you folks, doing PA, and talking to Bryce Dean, our director of game day operations for home games. Or what was your title again? 2-1. Director of game day operations. Help set up the concession stand, put up the American flag, and more. Talks to the umpires before the games. He does it all. And he's running scoreboard here and walk-up songs. 2-1 is downstairs, 3-1 here with a runner on first. So ahead of the count is Tiguez, and Bryce Yasko, the shortstop, is due up. This is the number 2 batter at the plate for the Merchants, who are down 2-0 with a runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing, foul ball back, 3-2. Mike Bonner, one of the relievers for Des Moines, has just brought a few baseballs over to the umpire. He's also a man with many tasks. Full count. Runner on first. Carroll down 2-0. 2 outs on the board. Des Moines is pitching. We are in the top of the third. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. And we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0. Des Moines leads.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Peak Prospects back to work, up 2-0. Leading off for Des Moines, third baseman Cade Gravengood. He is 1 for 1 today with an RBI single back in the first. So Prospects lead 2-0. We are about to start the bottom of the third frame. 9-inning game today. First pitch, high swing towards left of center. And Archer Ogborn makes the catch, 1 away. First baseman Declan O'Hare. O'Hare pitches and plays infield. I believe he does that at Central, too, as he swings on the first pitch and fouls it away. One away, and a 0-1 count off the long strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing, foul ball up and away. Fans, please remember to return those foul balls to the concession stand. You will be duly compensated. 0-2 is the count. One and two. Swing ripped towards left of center once again. And it's a left fielder, Archer Ogborn, who had to kind of almost dive to make the catch. That's 2 outs, recorded by Ogborn. 2 away, bases empty. Des Moines leads 2-0. The DH, John Doty. Doty is a native of Urbandale. That's a western suburb of the Des Moines area. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Boy, he was ready to hit that one to Norwalk. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Swing popped up. This should be foul and out of play. Count stays 1-2. 2 outs on the board. Bases empty. Prospects up 2-0. Ladner kicks and fires. Doty swings and misses. Chases the outside pitch. He said, look to be outside from my vantage point, but no matter. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts thrown by Ladner, and that'll do it. We will go to the top of the 4th. Des Moines leads 2-0.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays. The same way you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Today's game is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you and enjoy the game. If you can't make it to the game, you can always watch on YouTube for all home games and listen on Mixlr for all games. Due up, the shortstop, Bryce Yasko. So top of the 4th is underway. Des Moines leads 2-0. Scored their only runs back in the 1st. Since then have gone 3 up, 3 down both times. Carroll had its first hit in the 3rd. And here is Jake Porter on the mound, who throws a breaking ball, but it dips below the zone 1-0. He's got 6 strikeouts. Fireworks, a big part of today's game. The day before July 4th. Here's a swing and a pop-up into the sky. This will actually fly its way to center field. Carter Thomas reaches up to make the catch, 1 away. First baseman Ethan Cole. Cole 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Here's the pitch from Porter. Breaking ball missed. Try to slider 1-0. Swing, bouncing ball, just goes foul. 1-1. So 1-1, one away as we continue the top of the fourth. Carroll down 2-0 at the moment. Bryce Yasko just had the flyout moments ago. We're on the number 4 batter. We've had 3 meetings between these teams. They opened the season with a standalone Mink League game that Carroll won 17-8, scored 8 runs in the first, but as with any season opener, you can't judge a season based on that alone. Later on, Des Moines hosted the Merchants, walked them off in 13, 5-4. These teams played the next day in Carroll, 1-0. Des Moines won. Breaking ball missed, 2-1. Try to curve. Then they met again when Des Moines was in the middle of a 7-game losing streak not too long ago and went to 13, and Des Moines won 5-4. Down in the zone called 2-2. Swing, bouncing ball, and Thompson able to make the stop. A high jumping throw to O'Hare. In time! What a play! Two outs. What a throw by Bubba Thompson. Right fielder Cullen McBride. So Merchants down 2-0. They've gone 2 up, 2 down. We're in the top of the fourth. Down in the zone, called 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1, 2 outs. Carroll's been out hit today 2-1. They've had 1 walk, 1 hit, that's been it. And Des Moines has gone 3 up, 3 down the last couple of innings as well. Pitcher's duel underway. Swing ripped on a shallow drive towards left field. And on first, Colin McBride for the second Carroll hit today. And he's now 1 for 1 with a walk. Catcher, Jordan Brandenburg. 2 outs still. Carroll down 2-0. We are in the top of the fourth. Brandenburg 0 for 1 with a strikeout. From Missouri Baptist, he's a native of San Carlos, California. Up and away, 1-0, pardon me. Swing, launch towards left. Brooks on the run, reaches out, and he makes the catch. And Des Moines preserves the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth is next.
I spent a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain and mud. In '95, I helped tow your moving trailer. And in '09, it was sparks from me, your chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and it's the best way to protect that legacy.
Protect your seat. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Wake up and text.
Due up for the peak prospects in the bottom of the 4th. It's the shortstop, Bubba Thompson. Glad you're with us today. Prospects lead 2-0. Bottom of the 4th underway. Thompson looks at a strike through the left side of the plate, 0-1. Oh, and 2. Ryan Ladner remains on the mound. Flies it away, foul, out of reach. Oh, and 2. No outs. Space is empty. We have begun the bottom of the 4th. Prospects scored 2 in the first. Bubba Thompson is 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a stolen base. 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's 4 pitches, 3 strikes. Second baseman, Colin Evers. 1 away off the Thompson strikeout. Des Moines leads 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Evers hit by a pitch, but stranded back in the first inning on his way from first to second on a fielder's choice that took out Thompson. Swings, pops one up, back behind the dish. Heads up. And that one takes a bounce in front of the grandstand. Oh, and 1 away. Bryce here says he's waiting to catch a foul ball. I've never caught one either. Had an opportunity to at Chillicothe, and I regret not trying to. It was like a couple feet to my left. But we'll be back there at least one more time. Maybe I'll get that chance. That one clips the outside, 0-2. Oh, 2. Outside, 1-2. One and two, 1 away, base is empty. 2-0 Des Moines. They lead here, bottom of the 4th. 1 out, they are batting. And got him. Bryce, I wasn't looking. Was that a swinging strikeout or a looking? All righty, thank you. Left fielder Jackson Brooks. Prospects lead 2-0. 2 strikeouts thrown here in the inning by Ladner. After giving up the 2 early runs, he's locked in. 5 total strikeouts today. First pitch is fouled back, 0-1. Brooks 0 for 1, grounding into an inning-ending fielder's choice. He's the number 7 batter in the lineup. Isaac Short is next for Des Moines. Swung on, popped up. Actually a shallow fly ball towards right. Cullen McBride makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the 3rd inning in a row. Prospects do lead 2-0, but they fail to add any insurance runs, and we are through 4 here at Simpson College.
Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend. Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Glad you are with us. Be sure to join us tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll be in Carroll for a return of the favor, if you will. Due up for the Merchants, it's the designated hitter, Justin Johnson. Merchants down 2-0, top of the fifth, about to be underway. Here's Jake Porter on the mound, fires a fastball outside, and the count is 1-0. Good day for Jake Porter so far. 6 strikeouts, 3 of them in the second. It's a swing, ground ball rolling now to Thompson, fires to O'Hare and gets the play. 1 away. So 1 out, Carroll down 2-0. Top of the fifth continues. 6-3 that retires Johnson. Third baseman Casey Carter. Carter fouls the first pitch up and away. Heads up. I'm telling you, they should buy a bunch of fireworks, go out to the softball field, and just shoot them off after the game is over. I mean, you'll see them. I mean, it's, yeah, like you said, it's just outside center field, maybe left to center. Be a great view. Oh, that one is high and away. That one bounced off the chain link fence. I've got my just about outside sound effect queued up for the stadium, but I can't play it because it's Jake Porter pitching. I'm sure he'd find humor in it, but, you know, can't do that. 1-1. That one is low and away.
Mike had a whole, like half a bag of those on the way here.
2-1, 1 away. Porter kicks and fires. He gets the call. 2-2, 1 away. Bases empty. Carroll down 2-0. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Archer Ogborn. I forgot to tell the fans. The left fielder, Archer Ogborn. So 2 outs, bases empty. Carroll down 2-0. We are in the fifth. Upstairs, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. We're 2 up, 2 down so far. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Jake Porter has now thrown 7 strikeouts. Downstairs called 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs. Swing, blooper, and that's the shortstop Thompson who makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. And the Prospects maintain the 2-0 lead. We are halfway through here on the Peak Prospects Network.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
I spent a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain and mud. In '95, I helped tow your moving trailer. And in '09, it was sparks from me your chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
2-0 Prospects. They've led 2-0 ever since the end of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Isaac Short, Diego Morales, and Carter Thomas due up for Des Moines. That's 8-9 and 1. Glad you are with us. Peak Prospects Network live coverage continues. The catcher, Isaac Short. Went to Dallas Center Grimes, teammates with one of the Prospects' best pitchers, Kyle Snyder, at Dallas Center Grimes High School. Snyder is now at Highland Community College. Pitch is fouled away, 0-1. There's a swing, a pop-up into the sky, and this will stay in the infield, and that's caught by the second baseman, Blake Tiguez. Right fielder, Diego Morales. Fans, with our concession stand closing, please return all foul balls to the team's dugouts. Morales is 0 for 1 with a flyout to the center fielder. Back in the second, and he fouls the first pitch back, 0-1.
He sounds wound up.
Clips the outside, 0-2. Oh, 2 missed, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Morales, I don't remember how many walks he has. It's like 18 or something like that. His on-base percentage has hovered around 500 for quite a while. He gets called upstairs corner near the outside. Morales is retired, 2 up, 2 down. Des Moines has gone 3 up, 3 down ever since the start of the second. Center fielder Carter Thomas. He has one of the 2 runs today. He walked from the leadoff spot in the bottom of the first, stole second, then scored on Gravengood's RBI single. Left-handed batter, and he flies this one towards left field underneath an Archer Ogborn. Makes the catch. Quick inning. We are through 5. Top of the 6th is next. Carroll down 2-0 when we come back.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Alex Barrett up to the mound for Des Moines. Jake Porter's day is done with 7 strikeouts in 5 innings. So, and I'll check on the walks. Bryce is asking. I'll look on my scorecard here. I got one walk and I got 2 hits. No runs. That's a great day at the park. Wow. Des Moines pitching has been on point. Top of the 6 about to head your way. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Alt, Tiguez, and Yasko for Carroll. So Carroll gets a 5-inning performance from their starting pitcher, and if Des Moines can hang on and win this one, it's likely we'll be interviewing him, just depending on how things go. If somebody hits 2 grand slams, that might be a little bit different, but what a day, though, by Porter from Johnson County Community College. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3. Center fielder, Michael Alt. Alt's been fantastic as a center fielder. Today, he is 1 for 2 with one of the only 2 hits on the day for Carroll. These teams are tied and hitting it 2 apiece. Prospects lead 2-0. They're pitching. Here's Barrett, who has pitched before, and he gets a ground ball to Thompson, the shortstop, fires to O'Hara, 1 away. Base is empty. Carroll down 2-0. Second baseman, Blake Tiguez. Breaking ball got him just near the inside part of the plate, 0-1. This is a right-handed batter. Barrett is a right-handed pitcher. He's from Farmington, Minnesota. That's in the Twin Cities area. Pitch is lined away, 0-2. One out, base is empty. Was that Nyack? He's committed to Winona State in Minnesota. Fantastic MIAA school, Division II. It's a great conference. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. That's a good eye there from the second baseman at the plate, Blake Tiguez. Bryce Yasko is due up. Comes the 1-2. Swing, launch towards right field. Morales backing up, makes the catch, 1 away, 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. So here's Bryce Yasko, 0 for 2 on the day. Ground out in the first, fly out in the fourth. Base is empty. Carroll down 2-0 here in the 6th. First pitch swung on, foul, ball back, 0-1. Bright, sunny, warm day in Indianola. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Low and away, 2-1. Low and away, and that bounces behind the dish. 3-1. No runners on right now for Carroll. Again, Yasko, 0 for 2, is at the plate. Right-handed batter. Right-handed pitcher. 3-1. Barrett attacks the zone, down in the zone, 3-2. Swing, bouncing ball, foul. Count stays full with 2 outs on the board. Base is empty. Carroll down 2-0. We are in the top, of the 6th. Carroll wearing blue jerseys, white pants. Des Moines gold jerseys, white pants. Payoff. Swing, foul ball. So still a full count, 2 outs. He is hit by the pitch, gets a free trip to first. First baseman, Ethan Cole. So 2 outs, runner on first, tying run at the plate. Carroll down 2-0. Des Moines scored a couple of runs in the first. That's been it for either side. And again, thank you to everybody watching and listening. Foul ball pop up, and that one is caught there on the play by the first baseman, Declan O'Hare. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Des Moines holds on to the 2-0 lead.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Des Moines. Graven, Good, O'Hare, and Doty. Prospects leading 2-0. They just put Carroll in a 4-up, 3-down situation. Prospects have not had a base runner on since the 1st. They scored 2 runs. RBI single by Gravengood, RBI single by Thompson. Here is the third baseman, Cade Gravengood. Gravengood had one of those RBI singles. He is 1 for 2, and he looks at a strike. Ryan Ladner's thrown 5 innings so far. He's back to the mound. 0-2. Ladner gets a swing and a miss, and Gravengood is retired off the 70th pitch by Ladner today. First baseman Declan O'Hare. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Prospects lead 2-0. And we continue the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch misses, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. How about Ladner? That was his 7th strikeout of the day. This has turned into a pitching duel ever since the first inning ended. Down in the zone, called 1-2. Swing, foul ball, up and away. Bryce, you said it hit a car? Off the bounce, though, so no harm done. No harm done. Upstairs, 2-2. No shattered windshields. That's the most important thing. 2-2 count, one away. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 swinging strikeouts here in the 6. 2 up, 2 down. Designated hitter John Doty. Prospects lead 2-0. They have not gotten on base since the first. It's starting to cool down out here, thankfully. Doty takes the first pitch high, 1-0. Swing. And that hits the ground just past the second base bag. The throw will not be in time, and the Prospects have a runner on first. First base hit for Des Moines since the first, and it's Doty with his first of the day. Shortstop, Bubba Thompson. So Doty gets the infield single, and Thompson, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI, to the plate. Prospects lead 2-0. Have not scored since the first. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher Ryan Ladner. 2 outs. First pitch misses. The throw on the run by Doty, not in time. So Prospects have a runner on second. One-0 count here against Thompson. Called 1-1. Doty goes. Thompson flies it towards center field. Ald is on the run, and he misses. And going home on the play is Doty. And the Prospects lead 3-0. Bubba Thompson blew one to center field. Second baseman Colin Evers. So how about that? 2 outs and 2 singles off those outs. Des Moines leads 3-0. Bottom of the 6. Here is Evers, who is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first, struck out looking in the 4th. Thompson on first for Des Moines. First pitch is outside, and Thompson running to second. Tag is not in time. Count is 1-0. Head coach Ben Berg, I believe that's who's talking to the official, doesn't like the call. He thought that Thompson got tagged in time. So he's going to talk with the first base, currently second base umpire, and the conversation is over. So 2 outs on the board, runner in scoring position, 1-0 count here against Colin Evers. Prospects lead this thing 3-0. Bubba Thompson with his second RBI of the day moments ago to score John Doty from second. 1-0, 2 outs. Swing, fly ball, deep right. McBride on the run. And just missed it in foul territory. 1-1 strike off the long strike. Looked like he might have a chance to catch that in his glove, but good hustle by Colin McBride, the right fielder. So 1-1 strike, 2 outs on the board. You've got Thompson on second off the stolen base moments ago. Second stolen base of the inning for the Prospects. Doty had one moments ago. That helped get him in scoring position. Prospects lead 3-0, bottom of the 6th. Outside. 2-1. 3-1. That one was outside as well. Hitters count. Runner on second, 2 outs. Des Moines up 3-0. They just had a run a few minutes ago. Colin Evers is at the plate. Thompson's on second. Swing. This one's ripped towards right field, foul. And the count is now full. Payoff pitch coming up here with the count full for Des Moines. Colin Evers at the plate, left-handed batter. Thompson on second. Just missed it. And to first on the play is Colin Evers. The left fielder, Jackson Brooks. So Evers gets the walk, worked his way through the count, and a full count walk. Prospects have had 2 singles. They've had an RBI in this inning. They lead 3-0. Bottom of the 6th continues. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Inside, 1-0. Ladner is on the mound. He's thrown 8 strikeouts today, 2 in this inning alone. And Ladner up on the mound has thrown, looks like 88 pitches roughly. Not confirmed on that, but 2-0 count here. Runners on first to second.
Hey, Ryan, big strike. You can do it.
Outside, 3-0.
Go, Ryan. Ryan. All right, got 2 outs. You can do it. Big strike. Go, Blue.
3-0 pitch coming up here with Brooks, who's fantastic at walking. Upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And here comes a visit to the mound. Bases loaded, and it looks like that might be it. Two outs, bases loaded. Brooks just walked. Ryan Ladner will be replaced. And we'll take a break. Prospects have already scored a run. Everything they've done here has been after Ladner's final 2 strikeouts of the day. And that'll take us to a break here on the Peak Prospects Network.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Pitching change, bases loaded for Des Moines, 2 outs, 2 consecutive walks, and before then 2 consecutive singles, one of them an RBI by Thompson. And With Isaac Short coming up to the plate, we go to Zach Zwicky from Avila University. 34 in his jersey. Zwicky is 6'8". An absolute unit. Hometown is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So here we go. The catcher, Isaac Short. 27 on his jersey, has the bases loaded. Your runners are Brooks, Evers, and Thompson. Doty has scored in this inning. We are in the bottom of the sixth. 2 outs. Prospects 3-0 lead. Trying to add to this lead here with 3 more innings to go. Upstairs, 1-0. Even a walk here goes a long way. This has been an absolute pitcher's duel for both teams. The Ryan Ladner's day is done with 8 strikeouts. What a day for him. Upstairs corner, 1-1. Isaac Short has had a home run this year. Golden opportunity for him to get another one. Let's see what this new pitcher can do. He didn't have a lot of velocity on his first pitch. Swing, rip towards left, and that's down for a hit. Here goes Thompson. The throw home is bounced off of the catcher, and scoring is Colin Evers on the play, and Des Moines extends the lead to 5-0. Isaac Short gets the 2-run double. The right fielder, Diego Morales. So he's got Short on second. He's got on third Brooks. And scoring Thompson and Evers, Des Moines has made this a 5-0 lead, bottom of the sixth. And this team, which had lost 7 in a row, had lost 11 of 13 going into yesterday's game. Playing well yesterday and so far today. Morales swings and fouls the first pitch back for an 0-1 count. Two outs. All of the runs here scored in the inning for Des Moines have come with 2 outs on the board. Morales thought about swinging. That one's down in the zone, an 0-2 count. Runners on second and third for Des Moines. Fireworks continuing to pop throughout this game. Swing, fouled away. He keeps the plate appearance alive.
All right, Zach. One more, Zach. You can do it.
0-2, Prospects up 5-0. Morales swings and he lines it through the middle on a ground ball, and scoring will be 2 runs here. Brooks goes home. The throw not quite in time, and Isaac Short will score, and the Prospects lead 7-0.
The only prescription is more cowbell.
Des Moines has made it a 7-0 lead. Diego Morales with a 2-out, 2 RBI double. Center fielder Carter Thomas. Prospects have scored 5 here in the inning. Four hits. So we're still with 2 outs. I think the first pitch was a ball. I was not looking. We're on our 9th batter of the inning. Again, Ryan Ladner started us out with 2 consecutive swinging strikeouts. Looked like we would keep this game going at 2-0. Thomas swings, bloops it towards shallow left, and the diving catch is made there. I think that was Archer Ogborn who had a fantastic catch there from left field. And so that'll do it for the 6th, but the Prospects have blown this game wide open and lead 7-0. We'll take a break.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
What grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Five, 6, and 7 due up for Carroll. Prospect scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They lead 7-0 against the Merchants. Due up to start the top of the 7th for Carroll. It's the right fielder, Colin McBride. Alex Barrett is back on the mound. He's thrown 1 inning so far. No strikeouts yet, but no hits given up. Did hit a batter with a pitch, but that was the only runner. Bouncing ball. Thompson does a good job to stop it. The throw to O'Hare takes a hop and is in time. What a play. Bubba Thompson with a little bit of old razzle-dazzle. That's the second time he's made an unreal throw. The catcher, Jordan Brandenburg. My goodness. So McBride is retired once again on a very close 6-3. First pitch, misses 1-0. Swing, bouncing ball, foul away. 1-1. That is just unreal there by Bubba Thompson. And that one took a bounce, too, on its way to the first baseman. Swing, rip towards left field. Brooks makes the catch. 2 away. The DH, Justin Johnson.
Go, Carroll!
Two outs, Des Moines, 7-0 lead. They are playing defense. We're in the top of the 7th. First pitch is high, 1-0. And he's hit by the pitch. Second time today that Alex Barrett has hit a batter. Still no hits given up. So Johnson advances to first. Third baseman, Casey Carter. So still 2 outs on the board. Carroll's been out hit today, 6-2. 4 of those hits were in the previous inning by Des Moines. Carroll's only hits, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and that's been it. Looks like Houston Wedgeworth is warming up in the bullpen. Swing, foul ball back, and it's 0-1.
Casey. Big hit.
0-1. Just missed 1-1. Sun is about to set, as usual. Gorgeous Iowa sunset. One of my favorite things about this state. Swing, pop up, towards the shortstop, Bubba Thompson. And he makes the catch. 4 up, 3 down. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 7th. Des Moines leading 7-0.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you and enjoy the game. So bottom of the 7th heading your way. And due up for Des Moines is going to be Cade Gravengood. Zach Zwicky back to the mound. Third baseman, Cade Gravengood. So here we go. Prospect scored 5 runs in the bottom of the previous inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Breaks away and down, 1-1. Gravengood started out the bottom of the 6th with a swinging strikeout, and then O'Hare followed with a strikeout as well. Looked like Des Moines would just leave and keep this game at 2-0 as it's been since the end of the first, but 5 runs after that by Des Moines. Upstairs, 2-1. Gravengood is 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the first. He had the first RBI of the day for Des Moines. 2-1. Down in the zone near the inside, 2-2.
One more.
2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And Gravengood is retired. 1 away. We continue the bottom of the 7th. First baseman, Declan O'Hare. 0 for 3 today. He had a game recently where Des Moines beat Clarinda and he went 3 for 5. I don't know what's been more impressive for Des Moines during this stretch, their defense or their offense. Both. I mean, that's just playing baseball, complete baseball the last couple of games. Yesterday beating St. Joseph, one of the best teams in the league, 9-1. Swing and a miss. By O'Hare with Zach Zwicky on the mound. He has so far thrown now 2/3 of an inning after that strikeout. Swing, foul, bouncing ball back, 0-2. Sun continues to get ready to set. It's turning into a very pretty evening. Swing, and that one is lined right through the middle and going to first. Declan O'Hare with a 1-out single. The DH, John Doty. Prospects lead right now by a score of 7-0. So far in this inning, strikeout and now a single. O'Hare with his first hit of the day. And has every peak prospect reached today? I think so. Yep, everybody's reached at least once today for Des Moines after that single by Declan O'Hare moments ago. Starts out with a first pitch swinging, and the count is 0-1. Fans, a reminder to return all foul balls to the team's dugouts. 0-1 the count. Swing launched on a liner down to left. That's a base hit and puts runners on first and second. And here's Bubba Thompson, who's 2 for 3. The shortstop, Bubba Thompson. So O'Hare on second after the single and the advancement on the single from Doty following. Doty's now 2 for 4. So again, Thompson 2 for 3, pair of RBIs, right-handed batter to the plate. From Hortonville, Wisconsin, started his career at Southern. Last couple of years at Clark University in Dubuque. Southern Division I school in Baton Rouge. Pitches low 1-0. He's had a couple phenomenal throws from the shortstop position today. I mean, unreal throws to get runners out on their way to first. Runners on first and second. Des Moines leading 7-0. Thompson swings. He's got a fly ball towards center field. Alt is back and makes the catch. 2 away. So Colin Evers to the plate. Second baseman, Colin Evers. 10 on his jersey, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first, walked and scored in the 6th. Again, every Peak prospect for the second game in a row has had at least one trip to first. Evers with 2 of them, 2 outs on the board, and runners here on first and second for Des Moines. The prospects lead 7-0. No runs in this inning, but they scored 5 in the last inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's outside. And the count is 2-0. Runners on first and second. That is Doty and O'Hare, both with singles here in the inning. That one is up in the zone, called 2-1. Good piece of pitching there from Zwicky. Inside, 3-1.
Don't lose him.
Carroll does have action in the bullpen. Three-1. Swing, popped up into the sky. This is actually going into center field, and on the run, Alt stops and makes the catch. That'll do it. Stranding runners on first and second. Des Moines fails to add any runs, but has a comfortable cushion of 7-0 going into the top of the 8th. You're listening to and watching live coverage of Mink League Baseball, Peak Prospects Network.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Enjoying a leftover hot dog up here in the press box. Courtesy of Bryce Dean and our concession staff. If you attend the games, oh, we got a new pitcher.
Hold on to that thought. Attention fans, new pitcher on the mound for Des Moines. It's number 26, Houston Wedgeworth. He's from East Central Community College, teammates with Liam Gilbert, who is not playing today, but he is at the park. Eli Collins and Leighton Jenkins were with this team last year. They're from East Central Community College as well. That's in Decatur, Mississippi. Wedgeworth, the freshman, native of Meridian, Mississippi. As a native of Tennessee, always happy to see players from down south. So top of the 8th heading your way. Des Moines leads 7-0. New pitcher for Des Moines. Third baseman, Casey Carter. 2 hits today for Carroll. That has been it. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. And Des Moines, for the 2nd time in a row, dominating. Just like they did last night. First pitch low, 1-0. So Wedgeworth comes in to replace Barrett, who threw 2 innings, hit a couple of batters by the pitch, and that was it. And he replaced... hang on 1 second. Ground ball, third baseman. Throw from Graven Good to O'Hare is in time. Correction, that was Archer Ogborn. Due up at the plate, the center fielder, Michael Alt. That was Archer Ogborn, pardon me, who just grounded out on a 5-3. That's what happens when you don't update your scorecard after a play. Top of the 8th continues, 1 out, base is empty. Carroll down 7-0. That sun is just about to set. It's going to be a beautiful one as well. I wish I had a better camera. That one is grounded through the middle. 3rd hit of the day by Carroll. And Alt gets on with his 2nd base hit of the evening. Second baseman, Blake Tiguez. Swings, bouncing ball to the third baseman, Graven Good, who gloves it and fires wide of O'Hare. That is an E5. Puts runners in scoring position. As Alt will advance, Tiguez gets to 2nd on an E5. First error of the day for either team. Shortstop, Bryce Yasko. So runners in scoring position. Carroll down 7-0, looking for their first run of the day. Des Moines scored 2 in the 1st, 5 in the 6th. Houston Wedgeworth, the new pitcher, is on the mound. That sun is halfway across the tree line now, inside 1-0.
All right,
2-0. Swing, high bouncing ball. The shortstop Thompson. This will score a run, but it'll also be a ground out, 1 away. Carroll gets its first run, down 7-1. Tiguez will advance to 3rd, and Yasko gets a 6-3 RBI ground out to put Carroll down 7-1, 2 outs. First baseman Ethan Cole. Swing, and that is line past the third baseman, Graven Good, for a hit. And Cole gets an RBI single that'll score Bryce Yasko, and he'll actually advance to 2nd to make it a double. And Carroll down 7-2. It looks like they're going to possibly send Big Tex to warm up. I don't know. Yep, he's making a trip over to the bullpen. So Carroll has scored 2, down by just 5 now. Top of the 8th, 2 outs on the board. Colin McBride, the right fielder, who's 1 for 2. Walk in the 2nd, single in the 4th, ground out in the 7th. First pitch, 1-0. 2 hits here in the inning. Carroll's had 4 total today. Lights are on at the stadium. Not providing that much light yet. 1-0, swing, ground ball, foul down the third base line, 1-1. At E5 moments ago, really beneficial for Carroll so far. Could have had 3 outs. That is going to be a couple of unearned runs, if I'm not mistaken. Through the outside, called 1-2. One, two away. Here's the pitch by Wedgeworth. Outside, Deuce is wild. Colin McBride remains at the plate. Carroll has scored 2 here in the top of the 8th. They're down 7-2. Runner on second right now is Ethan Cole following his RBI double. 2-2. Swing, rip towards left, down for a hit. And going to third is Cole. He'll be held up there as Jackson Brooks able to field it and prevent the run from scoring, but runners now at the corners. Carroll down 7-2. The catcher, Jordan Brandenburg. Again, Jeter Doc Fulbright IV is warming up in the bullpen. Wouldn't be surprised to see him close, but we will see. Houston Wedgeworth on the mound for Des Moines. Here's Brandenburg, 0 for 3, strikeout in the second, line out to the left fielder in the fourth, line out to the left fielder in the seventh. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. It's McBride and Cole for Carroll down 7-2. Already 2 runs here in the top of the 8th for the Merchants. First pitch, outside, 1-0. Swing, bouncing ball back, foul, and the count is 1-1 strike. Des Moines has won 3 of the 4 games these teams have played, and all 3 of those wins decided by 1 run, 2 of them in extras. The other one, a 1-0 win in 9 innings by Des Moines in Carroll. 1-1 is the count, 2 away. Inside, 2-1. Swing, pop up, foul territory. Is it playable? Declan looking at it, heading towards the track, and he makes the catch. 3 outs. And Des Moines gives up a couple of runs, but preserves the lead. Bottom of the 8th is next.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
I spent a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain and mud. In '95, I helped tow your moving trailer. And in '09, it was sparks from me, your chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Fans, your attention to the mound. New pitcher for Carroll, number 14, Isaiah Birkland. From Iowa Central Community College. Carroll able to get a couple of runs in the top of the 8th, finally on the board, but they're down 7-2, and Des Moines, which has been red hot, particularly in the bottom of the 6th inning, in which they scored 5. Will bring their bats out. It'll be Brooks, Short, and Morales. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Peak Prospects. 7-2 lead for Des Moines. Prospects had been in a major slump. They had gone on a 7-game losing streak. Since then, they have won 3 out of 6. Chance to win 2 in a row here for the first time in quite a while. The nice thing about this season, there are still 14 games, hopefully 14 games left after this one. We're still waiting on confirmation on a reschedule for a couple of those. But so here we go. The left fielder, Jackson Brooks. We can, or start, I should say, the bottom of the 8th inning. Des Moines leading 7-2. Brooks last time around walked and scored eventually. He is 0 for 2 today. So up to the plate for the Prospects, wearing their gold jerseys, white pants. Carroll has blue jerseys, white pants. And Brooks is grazed by the pitch. No, he was not. That was close. It's almost 9 o'clock here. 83 degrees, humidity 60%. So again, Isaiah Birkland misses 2-0. No outs on the board. Upstairs, 3-0. Got flies attacking my hot dog that I cannot eat while I'm on the air. That is unfortunate. I'm trying to wave them off. That one is outside. And that will walk Brooks. So a runner on for Des Moines, leading 7-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. The catcher, Isaac Short. So Prospects by 5 right now. Brooks walks for the second time today. He's fantastic at getting on base. Here is Isaac Short, who on the day is 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI double back in the 6th. Prospects had a pair of 2 RBI doubles in that inning to help score 5 runs in that frame. So Birkland so far has thrown 5 balls, no strikes. One and one called strike near the corner. Good placement there by Birkland. It was the third pitcher used today. Ryan Ladner started. He threw 5 2/3 with 7 or 8 strikeouts. Foul ball, 1 and 2.
One more, Isaiah. You can do it. One more, Isaiah.
1 and 2, no outs. Runner on first here for Des Moines. Isaac Short behind the count. Called near the inside corner, and Isaac Short is retired on the strikeout. The right fielder, Diego Morales. Morales is 1 for 3 on the day, 2 RBI double back in the 6th. So 1 out on the board. Here we go. First pitch over the right side of the plate. Looks like after throwing 5 consecutive balls to start this appearance on the mound, it looks like Birkland has calibrated. He's now attacking the zone well. That's upstairs, 1 and 1. Again, Birkland from Iowa Western, or was it Central? Iowa Central. That's up in Fort Dodge. He's a native of Algona. Am I saying that right, Bryce? Fantastic. Algona, Iowa. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. 1 out on the board. You got Brooks on first for Des Moines. Prospects lead 7-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Just trying to pad on some insurance runs. If they were to score 5, they would run rule Carroll, but although crazier things have happened, ball 2, 2 and 2. Oh, a firework out beyond center field. You'd love to see it. Want more of those here with this game running out. Bryce says he missed it. You snooze, you lose. Here's the 2-2. Swing. This one's blooped up. Shallow fly towards right, down for a hit. Runners on first and second as that one went down in front of McBride, and 2 base hits today by Morales. So 1 out on the board. Prospects up 7-2. Center fielder Carter Thomas. Doc is warming up, likely to close. Well, pretty much guaranteed. It would not be a safe situation. What, it has to be three runs. 4 runs. Huh. I thought I read 3 recently. But you got to trust Bryce. As I said earlier, he's been watching, playing, coaching baseball for about 90 years and operating. 1 out on the board. Outside, 1-0. Bryce just got his, was it a master's degree from Grandview? Was on the baseball team there for a few years. 1-0 count here. Runners on first and second. Swing by Thomas. He's got a slow bouncing ground ball. That's a good save there by the second baseman, Tigaz, to get Yasko on the plate for out number 2. Fielder's choice will take out Morales, who had just had the single, advance Brooks to third, put Thomas on first. Third baseman, Cade Gravengood. Gravengood is 1 for 4 with an RBI single back in the first. Runners here at the corners, 2 outs on the board. Des Moines leads 7-2. Looking for at least 1 insurance run so they can feel a little bit more comfortable playing defense in the top of the 9th. Ball 1, they're going to try and throw Brooks out at the plate. It rolled away from the third baseman, but not far enough. So that's going to advance Thomas to second. Would you go? Just Thomas just advanced to second on the throw, Bryce, or Ease maybe, or stolen base? Okay, let's go. Thomas's second stolen base of the day. 1-0 count here on Gravengood at the plate. Oh, another firework out in center field. Let me guess you missed it, Bryce. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I'm telling you, just should have gotten somebody to. His focus is on the home plate. Well, technically mine is too, right? I got a scorecard too and other things like that, but oh, there it is. Outside and away, 2-1. Runners at the or on second and third because Thomas stole second. Gravengood at the plate, 2-1 count. Called over the left side of the plate. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runners at the corners. Runners on second and third. Des Moines leading 7-2. Gravengood has not had a hit since the first. Golden opportunity here. Low, full count. So full count here. Chance to load the bases or end the inning. That one is outside. And the bases are loaded. Gravengood on first, Thomas on second, Brooks on third. Morales had a hit but was taken out on a fielder's choice to advance Thomas. Here's O'Hare. Third baseman Declan O'Hare. 1 for 4 on the day. Had a single back in the 7th, was left stranded on second. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Prospects have had 9 hits today, Carroll 5. First pitch inside, 1-0. Birkland on the mound, came in to start the bottom of the 8th. More fireworks out beyond center field. It's almost as if somebody knows there's a game on. It's still going, look. Oh, he was lying, never mind. Bases loaded, 1-0. Tried for the corner and missed, 2-0. Your first run right now is Brooks on third. 2 outs on the board, bases loaded. 2-0 coming up here from Birkland. Inside, 3-0. Birkland, left-handed pitcher. Right-handed batter at the plate. This is O'Hare. (3-0). Low ball for no, it was cold. Wow. 3-1, 2 outs, bases loaded. That's ball 4, and Des Moines adds another run. Prospects lead 8-2. Brooks goes home, short to third. That's Isaac Short. Thomas. Oh, hang tight 1 second. Brooks scores. No, Short was out. Never mind. He struck out. I'm misreading my scorecard. Thomas to third. Gravengood to second. O'Hare to first. There we go. All right. 1-0 count to start this plate appearance here. This is the DH John Doty. Forgot to announce him, so I'll give him a quick shout out after this pitch. Oh, what a beautiful sunset. Down in the zone called 1-1. This is the DH John Doty. Some bands of clouds out beyond center field that are reflecting a pink light off the sun. Gorgeous blue sky above them. Low and inside, just bounced away from the catcher Brandenburg, but not far enough. 2-1, bases loaded, 2 outs. Des Moines up 8-2. Again, Des Moines with 4 runs here would run rule the Merchants. Swing and a miss, 2-2. We're getting a fireworks show out beyond center field. Foul ball away. Count stays at 2-2. Two and two, 2 outs. Des Moines has scored a run here. They lead 8-2. Up and away, full count. Runners will be on the move here after this pitch. A full count, 2 outs on the board, bases loaded. Des Moines scored its last run on a full count, bases loaded walk. Declan O'Hare had the bases loaded walk. Here is Doty, the number 4 batter, the DH. Payoff pitch. That one is way outside. Wild pitch that will score a run. Thomas heads home to throw the tag in time as the runner was heading home for Des Moines. Cade Gravengood, but the Prospects add another run on that play as Doty draws the bases loaded walk on a wild pitch. Could have had another run, but good throw, good tag, and that will take us to the top of the 9th. Prospects leading 9-2.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines, offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. So here we go. Leading off the top half of the 9th, it's the DH, Justin Johnson. So back to the mound for Des Moines is Houston Wedgeworth. Prospects lead this one 9-2, top of the 9th over Carroll. Swing and a miss. And the first pitch brings up an 0-1 count. Wedgeworth gave up a couple of runs, but Inside, 1-1. As back in the previous inning, the only 2 runs scored by Carroll. One. Swing, ground ball to Cade Gravengood, the third baseman. He finds O'Hare in time, 1 away. Prospects lead 9-2. Justin Johnson is retired. Third baseman, Casey Carter. So a 5-3 to retire Johnson. Here's Carter, who is 0 for 3 today. His 4th plate appearance. Right-handed batter against this right-handed pitcher, Wedgeworth. Fastball down in the zone called, 0-1. More fireworks out in center field. They're putting up a whole display. Called, 0-2. Oh, 2, 1 away. Here's the pitch by Wedgeworth. That one is high, 1-2. Conversation up here on the mound between Isaac Short and the pitcher, Houston Wedgeworth. Short is the catcher. One and two. Wedgeworth kicks and fires. Just missed, 2-2 against Casey Carter. Just outside, 3-2. Had the height, didn't have the angle. Payoff pitch coming up, 1 out. Carroll down 9-2 in the top of the 9th. Houston Wedgeworth on the mound, base is empty. Low, ball 4. Carter gets the walk and heads to first. Left fielder, Archer Ogborn. Houston Wedgeworth on the mound. Des Moines has a 9-2 lead. Top of the 9th, Carroll is batting. These teams will play tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-1. Carter on first. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing, bouncing ball, foul. So count stays 0-2, 1 out on the board. Carter is on first. Ogborn is at the plate. Carroll's down 9-2 here in the top of the 9th. 0-2, low, 1-2. Good blocking there by Isaac Short. One, 2 is on the way. Swing and a miss. He got him out, number 2. 3 up, 2 down so far. Carter remains on first off the walk. Prospects fans, put your hands together. We need 1 more out. Due up the center fielder, Michael Alt. Alt today is 2 for 4. Has a pair of singles, has a run, swings, bouncing ball to Graven Good. He opts for the fielder's choice to retire Carter, and that is going to do it. And the Prospects win by a score of 9-2 in 9. We'll make an announcement for the fans. Fans, your final score from McBride Field. The Peak Prospects win 9-2. They improve to a record of 13-17. Carroll is 13-14. The teams will have a rematch in Carroll tomorrow at 4 p.m. The Prospects will host St. Joseph next on Wednesday. Or is that the doubleheader? Correction, a doubleheader on Wednesday against the Nevada Griffins at 5 and 7 p.m. right here. Tickets, $8 per game at the gate, cash only. Fans, thank you for attending tonight's game. Have a great rest of your evening, and please drive home safely. Thank you, folks, for joining us today. We will go to the post-game show and get our interviews set up. We'll be back in just a moment. Peak Prospects Network live coverage continues after this.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Check.
Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays? The same way you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Fans, thank you for enjoying today's game. We will not have any live interviews, but hopefully get a post-game video that we can post on our social media with the pitcher for Des Moines who started and threw 5 innings, 7 or 8 strikeouts. I'll have to double check on that. But Jake Porter, fantastic day on the mound. Prospects win 9-2. They have won 2 in a row by scores of, what was it? I think it was 9-1 yesterday, 9-2 today against St. Joseph and Carroll, and headed in the right direction. Still a lot of work to do, but certainly trending in the right direction. Coming into today, they were 3 games behind the Chillicothe Mudcats for 3rd place, which is the last possible place that you can be in the division to make it to the Mink League playoffs. We'll have to check here and see if there's an update on Chillicothe's game, if they had one. I have not actually checked to see if they're playing tonight, so I'm going to try and load that up right now. Let's see here. There we go. It'll scroll down for me. Chillicothe currently down to St. Joseph 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th, so still a lot of time left in that one. So we'll see how things go. But really chasing Chillicothe, still chasing Carroll as well. Carroll drops to 13-14. Des Moines is 13-17, but that gap continues to narrow. Carroll on a little bit of a slide right now, but Des Moines was just on a slide. So, I mean, that's just baseball. But yeah, that's going to do it. Again, if we do any post-game interviews, those will just be put on the website. Looks like Coach Willis is a bit busy down on the field right now. So Prospects win 9-2. I'm signing off. This is Spencer Bohm saying so long. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. First pitch from Carroll at 4 p.m. Central. We'll have our live stream on Mixler, audio only, and Carroll will have a YouTube stream. I'll make sure that both links get uploaded to our website and to our social media as well. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.